Only putting it on the lowest quality this time, so I'm not waiting all day. We're in a combo of CSL and Escc.
Alright.
Only two Escc games.
So then, should we do talk about the JC game back with the SWSC too?
No. We'll go to the Escc if I want to talk to some JCA.
Yeah, sure.
Welcome back. We're going to dive right into the CSL and Escc picks for the week. Start off with the CSL.
Mid-South. Oh, sorry, you didn't give me the game yet.
Oh, okay, I'll go. That wasn't my first game on the list, but
Well, it doesn't matter. Mid-South will win.
Mid-South 8-0 at Glenbrook South. I always do that. Glenbrook South 5-3.
Hey, it didn't matter who they were playing. I mean, they could be playing Seattle Seahawks or somebody, and Mid-South would still win. So, now Mid-South's going to roll in the playoffs on a high note. They're gonna stay hot, stay good, and they're gonna roll right through.
I agree with you. It doesn't matter, but Glenbrook South it has notoriously given their best game in recent years as that season finale game. I think it will happen again. I think Glenbrook South stays in this game, but I think Maine South will pull it out at the end. You need to jump to say Maine East real quick. They're 3-5. They're going to Glenbrook North and 7-1. You've been picking Maine East all year. You're gonna pick them again?
Fighting Corey's, not this time, guys. Sorry. Still much respect for what Gabe and the boys do out there, but no, they're just not gonna end the season on a happy. But you know what? They got a couple more wins than they did last year, so they're getting the ship going in the right direction.
3-6, yeah, and not overly disappointing for what they have to work with over there. So. But yeah, that's how they're going to end up because Glenbrook North is, they're a good team.
They're a good team.
They'll take care of that one. And then the last game in there, we got Niles West 5-3 in this big game. They're traveling to a team that's definitely on the bubble, Evanston 4-4.
I think Evanston's a lot better team than the 4-4 team. I think they're hungry. I think they want the playoff. They definitely want to get in. So I think they're going to come out with all the hunger, all the fight, and all the determination. And as I've said the past couple of weeks with some of these teams, that hunger and that fight means a lot. I've been wrong every time. Manuka. And every time I pick a team because they're hungrier, Romeoville, Lockport. Every time I pick a team because they're hungrier, they lose. You know what? I'm hungry for pizza, but I'm taking Niles West. I don't care if Evanston's hungrier. I'm not picking them.
Keep picking Niles West, and they just keep losing. I said they're going to be 5-0, and they fell. I said they were going to end up 5-4, and I'm sticking with my guns. Evanston had a tough win-score loss to New Trier last week. New Trier beat Niles West pretty good, and Glenbrook South beat Niles West, and now Evanston, who gave Maine South their best game, they will beat Niles West, and they'll probably beat them pretty easily too, I suspect. And that's going to make Niles West a little...
I'm not going to doubt it at all if they lose. I'm not going to be shocked. I'm so far to the picks. Who cares? Niles West, bring me home a winner, Wolves.
Yeah, you need that one, huh? That's the CSL. Now we go into the ESCC, where I had a couple upset picks last week. I think you and Mike Sanderlini both picked JCA and Marist. And I picked Notre Dame and Bennett. And I turned the tide twice in that.
You did.
You guys are looking at me like I was dumb or something, and
you were.
Obviously, I'm the smart one out of this.
Still dumb.
To prove it by my
you're still dumb
point lead, which is like 15 or 16 now. So what are we gonna have this time? Notre Dame 5-3 and Carmel 2-6. So that's the best 2-6 team I've seen in probably ever.
Carmel runs a great offense, but Notre Dame's gonna win this one.
Valid input there. You know what?
Notre Dame's going to win. What input you need? Chris James, give him the ball, let him run. Chris James, give him the ball, let him run. Let him run. That's all going to happen. Chris James, give him the ball, let him run.
Carmel's embarrassed by a 2-6 record, how they lost every single game by like 4 points.
Carmel has a good offense. They can keep in games, but they can't really stop a run. They couldn't stop a banged up JC run.
You know what the score was last week in their game? It was like 6-3.
Yeah, well, a good run team. I didn't know they played.
They played St. Pat's.
All right, St. Pat's. I seen them. They suck.
They're in the playoffs.
They suck.
They beat Bennett.
They suck.
They beat Bennett.
Bennett had one bad game. They suck. I seen them. They suck. JCA had their backup quarterback, Nick Morrison, playing wingback against them, and they couldn't stop him running the football. Carmel can score. They can't stop nobody from running. Chris James is a hoss. This kid's going to get the ball and he's going to shove it down their throat. They're going to win the game.
Wow, getting into that. But, you know, I'm going Carmel this one. I like the upset here. I have a sixth sense of the Escc games right now. I think Carmel's going to come out and win this game. I just...
St. Pat's. I see that banged up JC team. Just take them to the woodshed at homecoming.
That's good.
Took them to the woodshed.
That's good for you. I like Carmel in this one.
Get a new field, St. Pat's. Check out the old turf.
Exactly. Carmel lost that game because they didn't like that turf.
Get a field of your own. I don't even play their own field.
Carmel takes this one.
No, they don't.
How about JCA 5-3 hosting Bennett 7-1?
You know, what JCA team's gonna show up? I don't think it's gonna be the one with Ty Isaac. Yeah, maybe the one with Tyler Reitz. But you know what? I think Reitz might get in there for a few carries just to get kind of the rust off. I think it's going to be the Mike Ivanhoe show again. He had like 210 yards and 4 touchdowns last week at a fullback position. It's like old school JCA football. Mike Allstott back there, the fullback, pounding the football and running the rock the whole.
So Ivanhoe is now the new Mike Allstott. Is that?
No, he's not the new Mike Allstott. He told me.
I know you love the guy.
He told me he wasn't even the type of runner his dad is. No.
Well, his dad was still an NFL runner, so I'm not even.
His dad was a hoss, man. But all I'm saying is, it's not gonna be, Isaac's gonna be out. Reach is probably gonna shake some rust off. If Bennett gets up big, you're gonna see them all benched. I mean, you might see that some freshman kids in there running. Who knows? I'll be Bennett. Bennett's gonna.
You have a sorry excuse, for picking against JCA. It takes you, their players aren't going to play, so they're picking JCA. That's the only reason you don't pick JCA. You think JCA would beat them if they are healthy?
Yes.
No, they wouldn't beat them. Bennett just beat stinking Maris.
I don't care. Healthy Ty Isaac is still the best player in this conference, hands down. I like Chris James. He's better than Chris James. So healthy Ty Isaac cannot be stopped. You can't stop the kid.
You know what? Bennett wins this game, whether it's Ty Isaac, whether they have Mike Allstott, whether they have John Ivel. I don't care. Bennett's winning this game. Bennett in this one.
Well, no offense to John Ivel, but I don't think he's running away from anybody much anymore.
I don't know if anybody's going to tackle him, though, either.
That's true. He's a big boy nowadays.
So,
kind of built like me.
We're disagreeing again on both these picks, and when I get a 2-game lead on you again next week, I know we actually agreed on you, Bennett. You picked Bennett. I forgot, yeah.
Yeah, I picked Bennett.
Yeah, so, that's it for the CSL and ESCC, and we'll be back with a couple more conference picks.
Big Bad sucks.